What is up, Go World? It's me, your boy JDZ, and I'm back at you again with another Go Format video. I typically don't do too many replay reviews on the channel. It's just something I haven't been doing, but I saw this replay and it was just so funny that I just had to share it with everyone out there. So if you like this kind of video, let me know. If you don't, I'll scrap it. But also, if you have videos or reviews out there and you want to submit them to the channel, let me know. We might be able to cover more in the future if this one, if you guys enjoy it. But I thought this replay was so funny. In the red corner, you got a good homie of mine, the Yugioh Boomer, aka Grinding Goats. Go check out his YouTube page. And also you have Pro Demir in the blue corner. So we're gonna hop on in and see exactly what's going down. Okay, good looks all around. Nice cordial, nice sportsmanship coming in. So the red corner is Piercy playing Chaos Turbo, but the blue corner player is over here and he's on some absolute uncut spice.
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Got the ground collapse, got the Cyberstein, got the pot upstart situation over here, and you have a nice textbook Chaos Turbo opening in the red corner. All right, so blue corner is going to be going first. Draws into the 7 tools of the bandit. So this thing is really heating up. No one knows what's going on in the blue corner just yet. We're going to go in pot of greed, tune, cannon, solemn judgment, upstart for swords over here. And we're going to go ahead and set the ground collapse, set the 7 tools, set the solemn judgment, set the Ojama trio, and pass. Okay, red corner gets into the pot of greed, gets into the heavy storm, and go ahead and rips it. Solemn judgment, going to cut that right on the half, singing on the beat. Come on out, smack another 1,000 off of there, no big deal. We're gonna go ahead and set up the wing blast, throw it over to a Pro Demir, who then throws out the Toon Cannon Soldier into a Swords or Revealing Light. Toon Cannon Soldier can attack, so just leave that thing up in attack mode, no big deal. Cyberstein is dead on arrival. Swords, and then we're gonna get into a Graceful Charity. So Pot Graceful is dope, and you're gonna toss the upstart goblin, trying to keep your opponent down below, you know, a nice comfortable range. It's probably what you want to do. No big deal. I see discarding the upstart goblin, not too bad. But maybe even I can get the Knight Assailant, Magician of Faith, or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Or you had Serpent. Never mind. So I think that's what they elected to go with there. Then we're going Thunder Dragon up, get 2. Thunder Dragon for 2. And set the faith. Okay. I don't hate that either. So we're going to throw it back on over. That is the first turn, getting to the level limit area B. Swords of Villain Light is at 1 counter. Get back your serpent, flip the faith, and then Pro is just going to scoop there because it was just getting out of hand. So you know what? It didn't happen for Pro that time. Yugi got some good units there, but now we're going to go ahead and squeeze on into game number 2. The blue corner will be going first. Same thing, but now we have a self-destruct button. Spell Shield type 8. Final countdown. 7 tools of the bandit and Cyberstein again. So now you're kind of unraveling what this duelist is attempting to cook over here in this blue corner as you draw into a second Cyberstein. Go and slam that thing down with priority, and then go ahead and pop a last warrior onto the table before playing a final countdown and setting some more cards onto the field. And then we're going to set a Night Ass, set some more quality units, and pass it back over. We're going to get 3 turns on the final countdown, and we're just kind of sitting here. So if you don't know about final countdown, it's not each of your turns, it's each turn that passes. So it's just a back and forth kind of thing. So maybe we're playing like a final countdown kind of deck, and we're getting an upstart goblin, not play it, just kind of keep passing turns, trying to, your win condition at this point is final countdown or bust. As we're continuing to go on, you can't summon, you get a Jowg in the Spiritualist, you can't summon, you're still hanging out, you got Ojama trio. Time is ticking, you can't find an out, you cannot find a quality out as you are waiting, sitting, waiting, wishing, and you're going to rip the card destruction, electing not to spell shield. Maybe you could spell shield that, but I guess you're trying to save the spell shield for another thing that maybe Book of Moon or something. You're saving that spell shield for, as you are getting some very good cards coming in off of that big strong card destruction. You get the Knight Assailant back, get the Magician Faith back to your hand, and then you're going to play that Graceful Charity right away, discarding another upstart goblin, but you're going to play an upstart goblin this time, and now we're going to spell shield the upstart goblin. And I think at this point the red corner's wheels have got to be turning. Like, why did you let all those other cards go by and you elect to stop the upstart goblin? Because now you have to know that this whole little bomb is being set on the field. You got to figure that thing out. So you're going to go in Pot of Greed here, and then you get the Master Dart and Snatch Steal. You have another Spell Shield type 8. You're going to set a bunch of stuff and pass back over, and then you're going to go ahead and play the Toon Table of Concepts. Just do a little bit of deck thinning over here. A little bit of deck thinning. Grab, add it, grab it, add it, pot, get another Self-Destruct button. And then you're going to go and set some more stuff and pass back over. Phoenix Wing, Wind Blast, actually does Tornado, and then hits the 7 tools, Phoenix Wing, Wind Blast, and then we're just going to self-destruct right there. So you're going to hit the boom button and throw it on into another game, as that game will come to a draw. Oh my goodness, what a crazy card. What were they thinking when they designed Self-Destruct button? And what kind of maniac would it take to load up Self-Destruct button onto the GOAT format dueling ladder and come out there and play it? Oh my goodness. If I see that, if I'm out here on the ladder and I see someone's playing Self-Destruct button, I'm out of there right away. Yuki Boomer's built different. He's hanging on tough. He just can't seem to let it go. And I'm just sitting here like, why is this even happening? Why are you allowing this to continue to go down? As Self-Destruct button, if you don't know what it says you can only activate this card when your life points are lower than your opponent's life points, and the difference is 7,000 points or more. Both players' life points become 0. So it does have some pretty weird conditions to get to it, but if you're playing cards like Solemn Judgment, playing cards like Cyberstein, you're playing all these 7 tools of the bandit, you can pay it down pretty quick, and then you could just absolutely just self-destruct your way out of this. So opponent's going to go ahead and turbo out Last Warrior from Another Planet again and just kind of hold it down. Wave motions all over the place, as we're going to go ahead and Solemn Judgment, getting down to 1500, play the Pot of Greed. Now you're just kind of getting here, feel like you're just against the clock, play another Solemn Judgment. Now you're in now you get another God damn it. Alright, so you get another draw. So you get blown up again by the Self-Destruct button. Now we're at 2 draws, okay? So you have 1 win and 2 draws, and you're still playing. There's no way in hell I'm going to keep this going. I would have quit this thing a long time ago, but your patience and resolve are greater than mine. So we're going to go ahead and bring out the Toon Cannon Soldier through Toon Table of Contents, play Upstart Goblin, play the Pot of Greed. Already got double last turn in, so it has a last turns elements to this deck as well, which is really, really funny. And bringing out the tribe, you gladly take that 1600, no big deal, as your opponent is sitting at 9,000. You get the double Thunder Dragon to your hand, and then you pass. You got the button again, so the button has been added from deck to hand as you set it up onto the field of play, as tribe is going to continue to attack. Okay, you're at 2,800, you're still out of button range, as you go ahead and take another 16, putting you well within button range because of that Upstart Goblin, and you're just kind of hanging out tough, as you're going to go ahead and Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Now you have 600 life points left. You got another Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, and then you pass it over to your opponent, who comes on in with 1600, and then you hit the button and God. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So that is so stupid. He had the ring, he had it all figured out. He had the ring, he had double button this time. So you're like, oh dang. All right, so we got another draw. Okay, so that's 1 and 3 draws, and we're continuing on. He still is continuing on. What a champ. What a champion. He still is continuing on after that. So we're going to go ahead and go first again here. We got Upstart Goblin. We get the Cyberstein. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep Cyberstein, but this time we're going to go Ojama King. Ojama King just throws out 2 of the tokens, so you can go ahead and go for a full Ojama lock. I think that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool little technique. I'm not even going to hate. I like that. So we're going to go ahead and Ojama King, Ojama token situation. Go for the Upstart Goblin. Play it quickly to keep your opponent actually up, which puts you in a weird spot. You do have that Dust Tornado, and you have this Ring of Destruction, which is cool, but there is a Solemn Judgment over there as well. And last turn is also interesting too, because maybe you can even, I'm pretty sure you can you last turn can you just last turn a defense position monster 3,000? It'll be hard to get over as a special. I gotta check into that, but I'm not sure. So we're sitting here. We go ahead and play the Heavy Storm. We'll set the Wall of Revealing Light, and then we got the final countdown. We're just kind of sitting here. Pot of Greed, gonna add 2 more cards in the deck. You got the damn Self-Destruct button again. You got the Self-Destruct button again. As you go ahead, Heavy Storm, put yourself into button range. Card D. Come on, man. No, this can't be. No, this cannot be. No, this cannot be. So we hit the button again. Okay, so that's 0, 1, and 4. That's 0, 1, and 4. The pro is continuing to hit the button, but this time the red corner does win that RPS and gets to go first, as we're going to go ahead and make it happen. Upstart Goblin is going to be played, bring it up to 9,000, and then Graceful Charity is going to send some cards to the bin. A Prince Magician in turbo. Interesting. I probably would have had that. I don't know if there's more options you could have had at that point, but we're going to go ahead and play the Toon Table. Toon Table of Contents is going to mill some cards, or go through some cards, add the Toon Cannon Soldier to the hand, and we're going to set a ton of traps on the field. We're just going to go wall, pay 7, and button immediately. which is just absurd. This is absurd. This is absurd at this point. This is absurd. There is no way I would continue on. And we're going to continue on. We're going to continue on. Now it is 0, 1, and 5. We are 0, 1, and 5. I would have gotten the hell out of there, and Pro go ahead and wins another RPS, and we'll get to go first into this 6th game that these duels have played. As we're going ahead and Cyberstein up. Bring out Last Warrior. You already know the beats. Play the wave mode and set a wall and set a solemn judgment. Pass it on over. Thunder Dragon up is going to add 2 from deck to hand, and then we're going to play that duo. And you're not mad. You already got all your stuff you need set up on the field as you go ahead and play the Pot of Greed, play the Tune Table, get some more Tune Tables from deck to hand. Tune Cannon is already gone. Final Countdown is now in hand. Electing not to play the Final Countdown, probably because you have no way to button your way out of this situation and you could just lose to a ring or something like that. Got the Last Warrior, okay, got the last turn, so you can get that last turn down and get a little cheeky win right here. Let's see if he didn't snap it. Why are you not snapping this last turn? What is going on? Hold up, so I'm thinking here. Why did not snap in this last turn? Am I missing something? Last turn says 1,000 or less. Yeah, so if you play last turn right now and you have the Last Warrior from another planet up and active on the field, they can't summon and you just immediately win the game. So I don't know what this blue corner player is doing. Maybe they're just trolling at this point, like specifically trolling. And yeah, there you go. So he going to play the last turn and gets the win. So now it's 1 and 1 and 5. Okay, 1, 1, and 5 is the current game count. We have 5 draws so far for those at home keeping count, and we're gonna go ahead and Yugi Boomer is gonna go first. Go ahead and get the Thunder Dragon, and then we're gonna go ahead and set the Koichi, set Trap Dust Shoot, and pass. Hit him with the Trap Dust Shoot. Very timely Trap Dust Shoot, but you are able to see the Wall Villain Light. You're able to see the last turn. You see the last wheel. See the Giant Trinade. Okay, and then you're gonna go and rip that Upstart Goblin right into the oh my god. Oh, this is so whack. Flips the Dekoichi. Dekoichi is up on the field. Add another card to the hand. We're going to go ahead and just wall button. And no, finally we're getting some reaction coming in the comment section. Anything? No. And that's a draw. So now we're at 1, 1, and 6 is the game count. 1, 1, and 6. And the red corner will win the rock, paper, scissors, get to go first on this 9th game. This is the 9th game of this match so far. This is game number 9 as we're going Thunder Dragon up again. I'm blasting this card destruction. I'm blasting it. Okay, yeah, so they're going to set the Dust Tornado, blast card D, adds 5 more cards to the hand. Get some great units out of the hand of the blue corner there. 5 or getting back up to 4 cards. Going to slam BLS, slam, and send. All right, so you definitely go ahead and Tune Cannon and jogging your way out of this thing probably. Let's see what happens here as we go ahead and Tune Cannon, or maybe Tune Cannon Last Will Upstart. Okay, Tune Cannon pop is going to grab, what are we grabbing here? The Cyberstein. Interesting. Cyberstein, pay to 5, and we're gonna grab Gatling. Interesting as well. Okay, I can vibe with that. So you got Gatling Dragon now on the field, and we're gonna flip. We're gonna flip heads. You got 1 heads. You got 1 tails, and you have 1 tails. Okay, so we'll target BLS, and then we're just gonna pass, no attack. Double dust, hit some quality units over there. Flip mask is going to add back dust, and then we're going to just go ahead and clean up the Cyberstein and then set some more units, pass it over. We get the graceful, we'll dust the solemn, and then we will wing blast the Gatling Dragon. And now we got Graceful Charity, a big old whiff on that Graceful. That was not a good Graceful. And then now we have the Koichi, and now here it looks like you're just getting out of hand with it. Now I don't think there's not much you can do as you go ahead and clean up the rest of this field with everything. And it looks sets the Phoenix Wing Wind Blast and draws into the Ojama Trio, and the Yugi Boomer actually gets the dub. Okay, after going to, it was 9 games it took to end that match. a 9-game match after all of the draws due to self-destruct button, but he was able to power through and continue to play, you know, showing some resilience and some resolve and finishing it out, and ended up getting the dub. But I think this is the most trolly deck that exists, and I would never want to play anything like that. I'm not sure if that's tournament legal, but that is just too much. It is too funny. But again, tell me what you guys think about this replay. I thought that was so funny. I just had to share that with you all. Thank you for sending that to me, the Yugi Boomer. If you guys have other replays out there you want to share with me, or if you guys want to do more serious replay reviews, I could do that as well. But as always, I'm JDZ. I play Ghosts. Until the next time, shout out to all the real ones. Salute to the OGs. Peace.